What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Ohio State versus Texas college basketball matchup going down Monday, November 4th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Texas Longhorns. Ohio State coming into this year off of a decent season last year, 22-14, 9-11 in Big Ten conference play, but that wasn't enough for Chris Holtmann to keep his job, as it was a quick exit for Ohio State from the Big Ten tournament. They beat Iowa, but then lost to Illinois in the quarterfinals. Ohio State did get invited to the NIT. They beat Cornell and Virginia Tech before falling short against Georgia. Now this is a Buckeyes team that does have a little bit of turnover from last year's team. Most notably, bringing in, losing guys like, Roddy Gale Jr., Felix Okpara, Jameson Battles, Zed Key. Those were all key pieces of the Ohio State offense. But you still bring back Bruce Thornton, who was, a big piece for that offense last year, almost 16 points per game, almost 5 assists per game, 4 rebounds. But the big get, I think, for Ohio State was getting Michi Johnson from South Carolina, 14 points per game last year, as well as Quez Glover from Samford, who put up almost 15 points per game last time we saw Glover back in 22-23 with the Bulldogs. So I think there is some solid depth to be had for Ohio State here. You also brought in Micah Parrish from San Diego State, who had 9 points per game. Aaron Bradshaw, a cast-off in Kentucky that only saw 13 minutes per game, but 7-footers don't grow on trees, so I think that's going to bode well for Ohio State this season. Texas, on the other hand, you've got Rodney Terry. He had a decent first year in his first year in charge. 21-13, 9-9 in Big 12 conference play. And, Texas, they were bounced early from the Big 12 tournament, lost to Kansas State 78-74, but they did take out Colorado State in the first round of the NCAA tournament in what was a drag out, 56-44 win, but then fell short against Tennessee. But, Texas, they lost a ton of pieces from last year's team. Max Asmus, who was only there for a little bit, transferring from Oral Roberts, but still, they lost Dylan Disu, Brock Cunningham, Dylan Mitchell, Tyrese Hunter hit the transfer portal. Only 2 real returning players were Caden Shedrick, who had 17 minutes per game last year, and Kendall Weaver, who had 6 points per game in 18 minutes. But give Terry credit for swinging some pieces in, bringing in Jordan Pope, a scorer from Oregon State, 17 points per game last year. Tremont Mark came over from a weird situation in Arkansas, but apparently didn't want to stay to play for Coach Cal, so he came over. Arthur Kaluma came over from Kansas State. Jason Kent from Indiana State, as well as Julian Larry, a pair of double-digit scorers that actually didn't follow Josh Schertz to St. Louis. So both these teams are solid. Both these teams have new pieces coming in. But the thing that stands out for me, though, is that this is a tight line for, a high-profile game like this. And when I look at these teams up and down, I think that Texas has, the better pieces that are coming in. But I feel that Ohio State has the better continuity with, the pieces that are returning, especially a returning piece like Bruce Thornton. And, he knows, Jake Diebler and how Diebler's going to want to run this team. So in a game that I honestly think could go either way, I think I want to have the points in my back pocket. So I'm going to take the 3 points with Ohio State here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.